Chris Oak coming to you again. Screenwriting per me. Didn't go to school to learn screenwriting. I didn't go to school. I didn't go to school for anything. Quite honestly, I didn't go to college. Self-taught all this stuff. Uh, I read Sid Field's screenplay in my early teen years, and I read Hitchcock with Truffaut and Hitchcock in my early teen years, and those really helped form a lot of my methodology of storytelling, along with just watching movies and reading countless books. I read. Probably read more material on my own than you would if you went to school. Tons and tons of stuff. So anyway, studied film, read about the films I like. I would read Roger Ebert's movie Home Companion. I would read it like nonstop, and I always read the bad reviews. I made a point to read the bad reviews because the ones he gave no stars to, I want to know why they suck so bad. So I say all that to say there are basic principles and rules to screenwriting if you want to make a traditional Hollywood movie. If your goal is to make experimental documentary cinema, avant-garde Andy Warhol stuff, this ain't for you. I'm telling you how to write your traditional narrative form, movie. That's what these are about. So, lesson 3 is Protagonist. We're going to keep on with Protagonist and character. This is a huge deal. This is not a minor deal. We're going to spend some time on this, okay? Who's your protagonist? We talked about how they needed flaws. We talked about how they had to be a strong character, and the flaws are important. I said name top 5 positive traits, top 5 negative traits. And Cinderella was an example, and basically, she's so humble and so meek. That's kind of a flaw because she's not standing up to her stepmother, and it takes this grand gesture to get her over that. That's a flaw for her. She should have stood up to her stepmother and told her to screw it, lady. But she couldn't. She didn't. It's a flaw. It took, big events to happen to get her out of that and break her out of that. It's cool. But that's her flaws, and that's how they dealt with it in the story. So now we've identified positive traits, negative traits. Who are they? And there's 2 sides to consider. Outside and inside. Who are they, on the outside? Are they male, female, handsome, ugly, old, young, poor, rich, American, Malaysian? Who are they? That's the basic thing. Who do you see? Start defining that. Name 5. Again, we'll stick with 5. What are 5 outer traits? Use Cinderella. I always picture the traditional Disney Cinderella. So you got the blonde, beautiful, I think some kind of British thing, weird, some kind of British variant that Disney would do. British, tall, long hair, beautiful eyelashes. Even when she's like down and dirty, mopping floors, she's still just glowingly beautiful. And then when of course she's made up, she's just outrageously beautiful. That's Cinderella on the outside. So define your character on the outside: old, young, rich, poor. Just what do you see? What do you visually see? It's a visual medium. We got to see it. Now, the hard part, and a lot of times new screenwriters don't like thinking of this stuff, and they just, they want to just, they have this high concept, and they want to go here. You have to do this if you want your story to be worth a damn. Who is that character on the inside? Okay? Yeah, you said they're a jock. Yeah, you said they're beautiful. But who are they? Are they secure? Insecure? Confident? Not confident? Are they cocky? Are they arrogant? Are they humble? Are they meek? Are they greedy, selfless, selfish? Going on. Who are they on the inside? Who are they? Are they Christian? Buddhist? Islamic? Are they racist? Are they fascist? Are they a lover of all people? Are they an animal lover? I mean, who is it? Who are they on the inside? It really doesn't matter. It matters a lot for you to build your character on. You've got to define your 5 top outer traits, 5 top inner traits. before you go any further. You got to develop this character. You already said their weakness, and build around that. You know, Dirty Harry. Use that example. We said his flaw was he was slightly, you know, he's like your sort of overly aggressive. You know, his flaw was, you know, I think I said slightly racist, slightly chauvinistic, fascistic type character. Well, that was his flaws, but what was he? He was, you know, he told the truth. He never gave up. These are some inside qualities. He was dedicated. He was, you know, confident. If anything, cocky. He was just determined, stubborn. These are all inside emotional qualities. On the outside, tall, you know, confident, you know, strong. You know, he was capable, physically capable. You know, steely-eyed guy. That's Dirty Harry outside, inside, and you recognize that character pretty quickly. It's Clint Eastwood, you know. So anyway, you recognize that if I was to write those traits on the paper, you could really form a visual outside and inside. Define who your character is, exterior and interior, and just do it with your protagonist. Who are we going to follow in your movie? It's not about being a perfect all-American, unfallible person. It's about being who we're going to see the movie through. Give them some flaws. Give them some things to overcome. You know, the best characters have to overcome something. Rocky had to overcome his situation. He you know, had no self-esteem, and he just, you know, he was a bomb. You know, he was older and out of his class at that point. He had all these things to overcome. And you have to give him these things for it to be a powerful. Even if it's a romantic comedy, don't say, "Well, my idea is just a little light comedy." Yes, they all need it. You're going to need this. All this is building up to conflict. The next word you're going to hear, well, we're probably going to do antagonist next, but you know, conflict is at the core of storytelling, whether it be a romantic comedy or whether it be a dark Shakespearean tale. Conflict. So you have to start building that here at this fundamental level. So, protagonists, who we're going to see the story through, what are their flaws, and then what are their top 5 qualities positive, top 5 qualities negative, what do they look like, who are they on the inside. That's where you should be now. Develop those things for your protagonist, and we will be back with the next lesson, and I think we're still got a little bit more on protagonists before we move on, and we'll go from there, and be working on that. So that's your homework. Top 5 inner traits, top 5 outer traits of who we are going to see this movie through. Thanks. Bye.